everyone, this is Beverly Gale with the Beverly Gale channel, and today I wanted to just share with you a little dietary stuff that I changed in my diet that seems to have done some tremendously wonderful things for me. I have never been told I have a gluten allergy, but I did decide I wanted to try and give up some of the gluten type products. So I wanted to see if I could do it. So I gave up bread, potatoes, which I couldn't have anyway because they are part of the nightshade family. I gave up white potatoes, I gave up bread, I gave up rice, and I gave up noodles. And you might want to ask, well, why would you do that? Because I wanted to see if I could. You know, there's a big difference between starting a diet where you feel deprived and trying something a little bit different. And this is what I wanted to try and do and see if I could do it. When I first gave up potatoes and tomatoes and peppers, it was hard. The hardest was potatoes for me because I happen to like certain types. But I managed it, and I have kept away from those foods, and I'm now pretty much pain-free. So I know that food allergies are hidden allergies. They're not allergies that are that obvious. Nobody told me I had a nightshade family allergy. I figured it out. I read about it. I had these pains. My family doesn't have arthritis. So I knew something else was going on. And when I read about this nightshade family group, and I thought, well, why not take a look at it and take it out of my diet and see what happens? Well, in taking it out, what happened was a lot of the pains I was having disappeared. So I thought, okay, well, I'm going to just try getting rid of some of these because it's been such a big thing on the news, gluten-free this, gluten-free that. All right, let's see what it's all about. Does it mean that you have to have an allergy to it? Maybe I do and maybe I don't. Well, I tried it. And here's what happened. The first thing I did once I took those things out of my diet was when I went to have dinner. And I defrosted a piece of meat, and I couldn't put a potato with it, okay. But I always had the noodles, I always had the rice. Okay, I can't put the potato, and I can't put the rice, I can't put the noodles with it. I certainly am not going to have it with bread, so I can't make myself a quick sandwich. So I began to grab more fresh vegetables, and frozen ones as well, and toss salads. Now, in the past, when I would do that, I call those diet, you know. But I thought, all right, I'm going to start doing that. And the most interesting thing happened. I didn't really have a large craving for these foods that I gave up. I guess, in my respect, I just wasn't that big an eater of them to begin with. But it opened up a whole world of food choices that I didn't give myself before. All the different vegetables, and I began to cook my vegetables and slice up onions and mushrooms and throw them in with vegetables and wash my salads and have a lot of salad stuff. And lo and behold, I found myself enjoying that. I was cooking again. And I hadn't cooked for about a year after my husband died. I just had no desire. Now I'm starting to feel better. I'm starting to cook. I have gotten healthier. And along with this new diet that I don't feel deprived at all because I can have things occasionally because no one told me I couldn't have them. I told me I couldn't have them. So if I go to a birthday party and they have cake there, I'll have a little piece of cake. I may not have the sandwiches that they're providing. I might eat something very light. But I can have these things once in a while. And my favorite snack food is chocolate-covered pretzels. A particular brand that has the dark chocolate, and the pretzel is kind of a thin pretzel. So you're not getting a lot of flour, but you're getting this marvelous dark chocolate taste. And I have a few of those after a meal. And so I have this wonderful meal with all these wonderful vegetables, a little bit of chocolate and sweetness at the end. And as an end result to all that, I'm losing weight. Over the course of the last half year, I've lost a great deal of weight. And even more importantly, I've lost sizes, so that now I am fitting into clothes that I haven't been able to fit into in a couple of 3 years. And people are coming up and saying, what are you doing? You look terrific. Well, I'm not doing much because I don't feel deprived, but I am taking out some of these starchy things out of my diet, and I am exercising regularly. And you know, we always hear about exercise and the proper diet makes a person healthier. Well, I'm here to tell you that's working for me. And I wanted to share that with you because there are ways you can take out some of the things that maybe aren't as good for you. I didn't know that certain foods were bad for me, like the tomatoes and the potatoes, until I literally took them out of my diet, reintroduced them, and found I had some problems. Now, your problems might not be pain. They might be bloat. They might be the upset stomach. They might be headaches. But all of those might be food allergies, and it's not something that's terribly common. And unless it's something that your nose is running, you're sneezing, you're coughing, or you have an immediate reaction when you eat something, and you know that it's that, it's not something that we think about. But it is. I know that right now, more and more people are having more pain than they've ever had before. And when you go to your doctor, he lumps all that together and calls it, he looks at your age and he says, you've got a little arthritis there, you know. You're just going to have to live with it. Well, maybe it is arthritis, but what if it isn't? What if it's actually foods you're ingesting that make you, not even realizing it, are causing you pain? So do like I did. Take some of them out of your diet. Keep them out for a couple of 3 weeks. Reintroduce them one at a time. And see how you feel. And you know something? If it is that food, you'll feel it. You'll know that that is a food you should stay away from. Well, I just wanted to tell you, I'm feeling pretty good, and I wanted to tell you that I'd like to share that and pass that on, and maybe a few of you will take me up on trying to do that and come out of it and say, wow, I feel a heck of a lot better. I didn't know I was allergic to that. Anyway, until next time, talk to you later. Bye for now.